Hi guys, it's Laura from How to Get Your Shit Together, and today I am talking about not giving a flying fuck what anyone thinks of you and not comparing yourself to anybody. You are a rainbow-tailed unicorn. Yes, you have flaws, we all do, and if you've watched my previous video, which I will link to below, hopefully you are now coming to accept those. Today we are talking about what to do when other people don't accept them, judgmental pricks, or when you think other people won't accept them. Let's go. You are unique. I am unique. We are all our own special brand of crazy, and we all have it in different degrees. We'll be better than others at some things and worse in other areas. But at the end of the day, all of our strengths and weaknesses just cancel each other out so that what we're left with is human being. There is no better when it comes to being human. Sure, Mary Jane may be better at volleyball than I am. Jesus, I suck at volleyball and sports in general. But that doesn't make her better overall. Just because you don't like the same things other people like or act the same way others act, just because someone seems more successful than you are, that does not mean that you are not good enough. That does not mean that you are not a good person. There will always be somebody who has or does something better than you. I mean, you could be earning $11 bajillion, but there will always be someone out there, some Richard Branson or Bill Gates, who is earning 11 bajillion and one. You could have the finest locks in all the land. No fear of that here. There's always going to be some Rapunzel somewhere. But there are also plenty of people less well off than you are. Does your brain ever give those a look in? No. Every time you find yourself negatively comparing yourself to someone else, stop for a second and compare yourself to somebody less well off. You are not a homeless leper with bad breath. So all things considered, you're doing pretty well for yourself. And besides, appearances are totally deceptive. Some of the most deprived people in the world are the happiest, and some of the people who seem to have their shit together turn out to be addicts or in bad relationships or are supremely unhappy or are just plain dickheads. And even if someone really is happy and successful, who's to say how long that will last? We all have peaks and troughs. There are a lot of one-hit wonders out there and a lot of people who live the high life and then turn around and hit rock bottom. Some people even think I have my shit together. Yeah, those people did not see me this morning in a total snot heap, surrounded by throat lozenges and used tissues. They haven't seen me hyperventilating and sobbing in the middle of a panic attack. They haven't seen my stretch marks. They don't see me sleeping with the light on when my husband's away because I have an overactive imagination and I have seen one too many horror films. What the fuck? We can never know what's going on in a person's life, and they're probably only going to show us the highlights anyway. So really, what is the point in comparing yourself? None whatsoever. Try this, okay? Think about someone you know and the last time they embarrassed themselves. Now think about how much time you spend thinking about that. Yep, probably not much at all. It's the same way other people don't really give a rat's ass if you faceplant in front of them. Yes, it's mortifying at the time, but then everybody moves on. Or how many hours do you spend thinking about a stranger that you passed while you were out and about, even if they're a little bit unusual? 0, I'm guessing. Because just as you do not give a second thought to the girl you passed in the shopping centre, no one else is staring at you. You don't spend your days worrying about someone else's bad hair day, in the same way they are not worrying about yours. So don't give a flying fuck what strangers think of you, because honestly, all the fucks that you think they're giving about you, they really aren't. That's all in your head. There's a saying that always helps me when I start comparing myself to someone else, so maybe it will help you too, but that is, If everyone threw their problems into a pot and then had to pick one out, you would be lucky to get your own problems back. No matter how bad I feel, I would never want to swap lives with anyone. Yes, I have problems, but they are my own. I can deal with those. I don't know what sort of shitstorm someone else is battling or what they're going to go through in the future. So to me, better the devil you know. And whatever you do, do not compare yourself to people in magazines or ads. Those people have a whole team of experts who work on them non-stop for about 6 hours just to get them to the point where they can be photoshopped. Meanwhile, I sit at home eating pizza and watching cartoons with my daughter and curling up on the couch with my husband, and honestly, I would not trade that for all the glossy hair and bony legs in LA. Someone may be more glamorous than you. Yes, they may have a bigger house or a better car or a fatter paycheck or a butler at their beck and call. They may even have more followers on Instagram. But it does not mean that they are happier or healthier. It doesn't mean that they have fewer problems. It doesn't mean that they are more respected or they will live longer. Doesn't make their friends any more sincere or loyal. Doesn't make their family any more loving. At the end of the day, it means jack shit. So please remember that no one is better than you and not everyone is living some charmed life. Their successes in certain areas are not your failures. Your struggles often make you stronger and certainly a lot wiser, and your quirks are cute, not abnormal. You're only down on yourself because you know you are capable of incredible things. Yes, you're different, but beautifully so. If we all sang off the same hymn sheet, we'd quickly get sick of that song. Sometimes you'll be all a cappella, sometimes you'll be ad-libbing it all of the way, but both times you will be shit hot. So repeat after me, I am different, but I am not less. And that's a wrap. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, why not give it a thumbs up? Next week, I'll be sticking with the not giving a fuck theme by reviewing this book, The Life-Changing Magic of Not Giving a Fuck by Sarah Knight. So subscribe if you want to catch that one, and also because I will have a copy to give away, so you'll want to tune in for that. And yes, I'm still sick. I was feeling better and now I feel shit again. So send help and zinc, warm blankets. I'm also wearing my Cookie Monster pyjamas because 0 fucks are given. But I still love you. So, gur mila maguib agus feki me shib shigalua. Slán.